Good morning everyone. So today we will discuss exercise 3.2 of class 10th. So first we are solving question number 1. First part of question number 1. In this question, 10 students of class 10th took a part in a mathematics quiz. So in a class we have two kinds of students. The one is girl and second is boys. So first we have taken let number of boys is equals to x and number of girl is equals to y. So this is 10 students of class 10. Means case 1 is said number of girls plus number of boys. It means is equals to the complete class. Means simple. Number of boys plus number of girl is equals to 10. It's a whole class. What is the number of boys? X. What is the number of girls? Y. Is equals to 10. First equation. Now we move to the second condition. And what is said? If the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. So case 2 is said number of girl is equals to number of boys plus 4. Number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. So simple, number of girls equals to number of boys plus 4. So what is the number of girls? Y. Number of boys? X plus 4. So this is your second equation, and if you can transpose it from the left hand side, or it can be written as y minus x, yeah, minus x plus y is equals to 4. Getting? Afterwards, what is it? Find the number of boys and the number of girls who took part in the quiz. Second thing, we need to find the number of boys and number of girls. So what is the statement of question number 1? Form a pair of linear equations. We have formed. We got the two equations, and afterwards he said, and find their solutions graphically. Now this time he said we need to find the number of girls and number of boys graphically. So first of all you have to draw the graph by finding two coordinates of equation 1 and two coordinates of equation 2, and then you have to plot the graph. Clear? And the intersecting point would be the number of boys and number of girls, because x is representing boys, so x coordinate would be the number of boys and y coordinate would be the number of girls. Getting? Or simply you can solve it by elimination method, which you have already done in class 9. So I am solving this part by elimination method. What does the mean by elimination method? Means we have to eliminate any one variable. You have to target any one variable and eliminate means खत्म कर देंगे आप उसको, simple. So by elimination method, x plus y is equals to 10 and y minus x is equals to 4. You can easily observe in two equations, x is positive in first equation and x is negative in second equation. Y minus x can be written as minus x plus y. Right? Now, what is the elimination method said? First, you have to check the coefficient of the variable. It must be same, and then their sign. So, if you check the coefficient of x is 1 and here is 1 but having a minus sign. So, if the sign is different, then you have to add, and if the sign is same, then you have to subtract. So, here the sign are different. एक value positive है, एक value negative है, तो we will simple add them. तो जब add करेंगे तो x और minus x can be cancelled, y plus y, 2y और 10 plus 4, 14. Then y is equals to 14 upon 2, that means 7. And now put y is equals to 7 in any one equation. So we are putting in equation 1. So what is equation 1? X plus y. X, y की value 7 is equals to 10, and then x इज इक्वल टू 10 माइनस 7 यानी कि 3. तो फाइनली नंबर ऑफ बॉयज जो x थे हमारे पास उसकी वैल्यू कितनी आ गई है 3, एंड नंबर ऑफ गर्ल जो थी y वो कितनी आ गई 7. सो दिस इज योर आंसर, बट यू हैव टू ड्रॉ द ग्राफ यू इन 3.1. गेटिंग? Now question number 2. He said 5 pencils and 7 pens together means first you have taken let the cost of one pencil is x and the cost of one pen is y. So simple first equation would be 5x plus 7y is equals to 50. The second would be 7x plus 5y is equals to 46. Now with the help of this you will get two equations. Solve them graphically or by elimination method to find the number of pens or number of pencils. Getting? Now in question number 2, what is said? On comparing the ratio a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2 and find out whether the lines representing the following pairs of linear equations intersect at a point. Means हमें सिर्फ ये चेक करना है कि लाइंस इंटरसेक्टिंग है, पैरेलल है या कोइंसिडेंट है. क्लियर? कोइंसिडेंट मींस कोइंसाइडेड. In my first video I told you coincided means overlapping. क्लियर? इसके लिए मैंने आपको एक शब्द और यूज किया था, कंसिस्टेंट. तो इन केस ऑफ कॉन्साइडेड लाइंस और इन केस ऑफ इंटरसेक्टिंग लाइंस, क्लियर, इन दो केसेस में क्या होता है? कंसिस्टेंट कहलाती हैं इक्वेशंस. क्लियर है? अदरवाइज अगर लाइंस पैरेलल होंगी तो वो कंसिस्टेंट नहीं होती. दैट मींस वो कैसी होती है? इनकंसिस्टेंट. सो इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 एंड क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 आई एम सॉल्विंग एनी वन पार्ट ऑफ क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. सपोज द इक्वेशन इज 5x minus 4y प्लस 8 इज इक्वल्स टू 0. ये आपकी फर्स्ट इक्वेशन. और सेकेंड है आपकी 7x प्लस 6y माइनस 9 इज इक्वल्स टू 0. गेटिंग? तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ a1, b1, c1 and a2, b2, c2. So first of all compare equation 1 with a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0. So when we are comparing, then the value of a1 would be 5, b1 would be minus 4 and c1 would be 8. उसी तरह से same compare equation 2 with a2x b2y plus a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. So when we are comparing, the value of a2 is equals to 7, value of b2 is equals to 6 and value of c2 is equals to minus 9. So my target is to find the value of a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2 or c1 upon c2. So here a1 upon a2 is equals to, what is the value of a1? This is 5 and this is 7. What is the value of b1 upon b2? b1 is minus 4 upon 6. That means reduce करने पर minus 2 upon 3. And c1 upon c2, which is 8 upon minus 9. That means reduce करने पर कितना आएगा? Reduce नहीं होगा, तो minus 8 upon 9. तो clearly we are observing a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. So that means lines कैसी हो गई आपकी? Intersecting lines. Or simply you can say that these are the what? Consistent lines. Okay. So with the help of this or in this way you can solve question number 2 and question number 3 both easily. In case of intersecting or coincided, the lines are consistent, or in case of parallel means अगर a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 आ जाता है, और but the next condition c1 upon c2 is not equal to a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2. तो अगर पैरेलल वाली कंडीशन बनती है तो लाइन क्या होगी आपकी? इनकंसिस्टेंट. ठीक है. सो एवरीवन solve question number 1, question number 2 and question number 3 as a homework for today. Thank you.